Hello, in this video I will gonna disassemble the front headlight and clean up parts. So this is a Bosch headlamp. It has a standard Bosch ignition lock and all parts are originally, so the glass and everything else is originally Bosch. So this is a original headlamp. So this is the DKW, I think R2 250, that this is for that model. So first we need to remove this bolt here. Usually this bolt is quite corrosive and damaged, so it can easily crack. So I sometimes use fire to remove this bolt. So I use this hand torch. I protect the chrome and the paint and heat this part until it's red, and then you can easily remove this bolt, which I did on this headlamp. It took me about 15 minutes to remove this bolt, but as you can see, it goes really easy now. Now, unfortunately, this lamp was submerged into water. You can see this corrosion, so it was in water for about 10 centimeters. Now we have a connector here. This is a ground. I think this is a short, this is a long light, and this is a position light. Now there's something like clamps, or I don't know how to call this. They can be in different shapes. Okay, now you can polish this chrome ring and it will look very good. There are no dents or some heavy damage, some small scratching and some little corrosion, but after polishing this will look excellent. Okay, now to remove this glass you need to be very gentle because it can easily crack. So this is water damage. Now this can be new chromed, or there are some sort of paint that look like chrome, so you can even polish this part. You can polish it to the clean metal and protect it with paint, silver paint or something like that, and you will have that mirror effect. Now the reason why this glass don't come off so easily, because you have this rubber. This is a seal rubber, so this rubber usually sticks to this part, so that is the reason why it's hard to remove this glass. Now we will remove speedometer wire. And we can remove speedometer. There is a nut right here. At the back there is a small signal lamp. I think it is for the when the engine is in neutral. Now this ignition has this switch, first ignition lock has this some sort of switch. Now I have seen this only on the DKW model. Usually BMW have a second light bulb or something on this part. So to remove this switch lever, there is a small safety pin here. Now this switch lever can go out. As you can see, there is a lot of corrosion, so this ignition lock needs a good cleaning. Now to remove this part, there are four, some sort of the clamp. After I remove this part, I will show you how does it look. You can remove this fuse. So this is one clamp, second, third, and there is a fourth is here. As we can see, corrosion did not damage it, but it needs cleaning. All parts are in very good condition. So these are those 4 clamps. Now to remove this part, there is also 4 clamps. Now it is probably hard to see, but here is one, second, and there are 2. But since I am not going to paint this headlamp, I'm just gonna clean all the parts and put it back together. So I will not remove this part because this material is very sensitive, so it can crack very easily. These clamps can damage very easily, so I will not take a chance since this was damaged by water. And I will polish it while it's installed on the headlamp. Now for removing dirt and small corrosion, I use a chemical for corrosion removing. It is not aggressive, it will clean all parts very nice, and it will not damage plastic or any other parts that are not metal. So this is all for this video. In the second video I will assemble the headlamp when all parts will be cleaned, and I can show you. So this is how it looks from outside. So this is how it looks. If you have some part that is heavily damaged and you cannot repair it, you can buy almost all parts on eBay separately. So you can buy this part or this set if corrosion or something has heavily damaged it beyond repair. So almost all the ignition locks can be saved, or at least some part of the ignition lock can be saved. Okay, so see you in next video.